I think something that Brett and I have is a little bit of a switch. We're a little bit psycho, and I think that's what it takes to be a really good bodybuilder. You got to be a little bit fucked up top. It takes a really crazy person to do some of the shit that Brett and I do. As you saw today, I mean, Brett pushed himself to the point of making his nose squirt blood. That's not something that a regular person can do on a regular basis. So one thing is we hold ourselves to a high standard, both of us being very, very competitive. As you heard Brett say, Martin got 13. I felt at 9 like shit and the blood was running down the back of my throat, but Brett wasn't gonna let me beat it.
Big work. Yep. Yeah!
It's just a mental warfare.
Easy money.
Bodybuilding and what we do as individuals that want to succeed in it is the attention to detail. We're all chasing the perfect look that no one will ever obtain, right? Always trying to get your best, and that's what the goal is you know, to be the best this weekend. In regards to, you know, the attention to the detail of the food that goes into it, the training components, why you're low, you know, why you're backing off training leading into competition, you know, the water, the sodium inputs, things like that. There's so many different aspects. You know, people just think bodybuilders are just, you know, meatheads that eat a lot of food and lift weights, right? There's a lot of intelligence involved, and especially, you know, the people that do a good job of logging those preps, learning from that, growing from that, changing from that. And that's who you see progresses in this sport. Genetics is absolutely a huge thing. Best in the world, you have to have the genetics, but it's those people that combine the genetics with the attention to detail and always progressing, and the ones that get to the top.
Yes. Finish big. Yes, sir. Finish here. Yes, sir.
Oh, shit.
Yes, sir.
All right, hey, coming out.
That comes down to a couple things. One, Brett and I are both college athletes, and because of that, we both want to win. Gold is one thing that's always on our mind, and every set, every exercise, every posing session, both him and I are being competitive. Even though we're best friends, even though we're training partners, at the end of the day, we're still trying to beat each other.
the first place award, the gold medal, the Olympia qualification, and the title of 2024 Legion Bodybuilding Champ Junior winner.
It's weighing out, so we'll do 8 ounces of chicken. It will end up being 180 grams of rice again. So I still got my rice going from today. I'm gonna finish that off for the day. And then finally, the only last part of it is just 20 grams of olive oil. So if you guys have noticed, I pretty much have fats in every single meal, some kind of fat source. That's just because of my metabolism is still very high. I know this is a low day, my food is lower, but what you see with that meal kit, oops.
Right, wilkin.
4 weeks out, hitting PRs, putting way too much pressure on the head. But no, we're working.
You have to put in work.
Let's go! Come on! Let's work! Up! Easy! Let's go, Brad! Young! Nice! Halfway! One more, let's go! 1, 2, come on! Come on!
There's nothing else that can do. There's no shortcuts, there's no magic pills, there's none of that shit. It's just believe in yourself.
You definitely need the gym pin. This shit's heavy.